અંધકારના કાળા કાગળ પર હું ચિતરું છું એક સરોવર. અંધકારના કાળા કાગળ પર હું ચિતરું છું એક સરોવર. સરોવર પર ઝૂકે એક ડાળી ભમરાનો ગુંજારવ લઈને. ઘેરા અંધકારને હળવો કરવા, ઘેરા અંધકારને હળવો કરવા હું ચિતરું છું એક ચંદ્ર. હવાને આપું છું ભૂરો રંગ સરોવરના શાંત જળ જેવો. અચાનક અચાનક વૈશાખનો બપોરી સૂરજ, અચાનક વૈશાખનો બપોરી સૂરજ કાગળને બાળીને ભસ્મીભૂત કરી નાખે છે અને મારા હાથમાં થીજી જાય છે પીંછી. મેંડકનો ચિત્કાર, મોસમના સપના, સપનાની મોસમ. મેંડકનો ચિત્કાર, મોસમના સપના, સપનાની મોસમ, સઘળું બાષ્પીભવન.
On a black paper of darkness, I draw a pond. Over the pond stoops a branch, and on the branch hums a bee. To diminish the darkness, I paint a luminous moon, lend shades of blue to the breeze, as cool as the water in the pond. All of a sudden, the midsummer sun burns the paper, turns it into ash, and the brush freezes in my hand. The frog croaks. Season of dreams, or dreams of season. Everything disperses.
પતંગ. પતંગ જાણે કે મારો ગાયત્રી મંત્ર. પતંગ જાણે કે મારો ગાયત્રી મંત્ર. શ્રીમંત હોય, ધીમંત હોય કે રંક હોય, બધાને જ કટી પતંગ ભેગો કરવાનો આનંદ. અને આ આનંદ નોખો અનોખો. કપાયેલા પતંગ પાસે, કપાયેલા પતંગ પાસે આકાશનો અનુભવ છે, હવાની દિશાનું ગતિનું જ્ઞાન છે. પોતે એકવાર ઊંચે ગયો ને ત્યાં થોડુંક રહ્યો, પોતે એકવાર ઊંચે ગયો અને થોડુંક ત્યાં રહ્યો એનું પ્રત્યક્ષ પ્રમાણ છે. પતંગ મારું સૂર્ય તરફનું પ્રયાણ. પતંગ મારું સૂર્ય તરફનું પ્રયાણ. પતંગનો જીવ દોરમાં, પતંગનો જીવ દોરમાં, પતંગનો શિવ વ્યોમમાં. પતંગનો જીવ દોરમાં, પતંગનો શિવ વ્યોમમાં. પતંગનો દોર મારા હાથ, મારો દોર શિવજીના હાથ. પતંગનો દોર મારા હાથ, મારો દોર શિવજીના હાથ. પતંગ કાજે પવનવાટ, શિવજી બેઠા હિમઘાટ. પતંગના સપના માનવીથી ઊંચા અદકા. પતંગના સપના માનવીથી ઊંચા અદકા. પતંગ ઉડે શિવજીને ખોળે, માનવ ભોંય બેઠો ગૂંચ ઉકેલે.
Another book in my bookshelf, which was called 𝗂𝗵𝗲 and I just started translating. I didn't think much about it. As a journalist, I first just do fatafat one draft, finish it in time of deadline, and then you sculpt it and you sculpt it and perfect it, and it becomes a book, and then you pitch it and you find a publisher like Fingerprint. I'm very happy with Fingerprint because they've been with me for my earlier book on Lord Krishna, which was called 𝗙ષ𝗹𝗹, and this is my second book, and I'm sure that we are going to do more books together.
Bhavna ji, this is a great segue to ask you that, Narendra Modi ji has written a note under the heading, From the Heart. He said, I plead you to not equate my expression with my post or position, rather celebrate it for the merit of the thought and the emotion. Do you think in the process of translation you have maintained the essence of his emotion?
A lot of political journalists have asked me if I was intimidated translating his work. I wasn't, because I'm not a political journalist. I am not intimidated by his post of power. I don't have to deal with him. I don't have to interview him. I don't report about him. I deal with cinema. And the best I know are film actors. So anything else that I'm dealing with, I'm just taking it as a challenge and I flirt with it and I do it. I don't think too much about it. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा सोचोगे तो कुछ नहीं होता है.
Bhavna ji, 19 books. And we're waiting for the 20th one. Hopefully it's Anil Kapoor. And thank you so much. This has been a lovely evening with you. And with your permission, can we take questions from the audience?
Yeah, thank you so much. It was such an honor and pleasure to hear such an amazing conversation with Bhavna ji and Anil Kapoor ji.
हमने बोर तो नहीं किया ना आप लोगों को?
Absolutely not.
लंबा तो नहीं हो गया ना? क्योंकि हम लोग क्या बहुत सालों के बाद मिल भी रहे हैं ना, और एक अलग, besides there is a certain emotional connect which we have with each other. So there is a possibility that we might have had little stretched few things. So our apologies on your behalf.
Not at all.
और एक बात मैं बताना चाहूँगी, देखो, whenever you are having a book release and you have called an actor to release it, एक थोड़ा सा टेंशन रहता है, वो टाइम पे आएगा नहीं आएगा, will he be comfortable, not comfortable, will he be enjoying the process, not enjoy the process, will he be able to handle all the questions that Ruhi or somebody like Ruhi is going to put it. But you know, Anil came and he won over the audience immediately. पहले तो नाम फेंक दिया लेफ्ट राइट सेंटर, फिर सबको बोल दिया खूबसूरत हो, तुम्हारे कपड़े अच्छे हैं, तुम्हारे दागीना अच्छा है.
देखो क्या है भावना, you know, I'll tell you what, कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ये एनर्जी के बारे में बात करते हैं मेरी, कुछ लोग चार्म के बारे में बात करते हैं, ये बात करते हैं. You can't fake it यार, it has to come from within. मैं फेक नहीं करता हूँ, मैं genuinely I feel it and I believe in what I said. मैं झूठ नहीं बोल सकता and I meant what I said. I felt good when I entered. I felt happy. I felt positive, you know, when I entered. So वो झलकता है, और मैं जो झलक रहा है, जो मुझे फील हो, मैं क्यों नहीं बताऊँ, क्यों अपने अंदर रखूँ, क्यों? सही बात है कि नहीं सही बात है? हेलो,
पीछे आवाज कर रही है,
कोई बात
खामोश.
नहीं, हम लोग आवाज़ों की भी आदत है,
Thank you.
हम आवाज़ से भी डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होते.
Thank you so much, Anil ji. Now I would like to open the floor to questions.
Hi,
Introduce yourself.
I'm Nandita Puri. And
Nandita Puri is the wife of Om Puri. She's herself a writer and a friend. Yes, Nandita.
And you mentioned that Anil Kapoor is a very hardworking, very conscientious actor. Now, I want to, in my biography of Om, I had written there that his first batch of students when he taught at Taneja Saab's Actors Studio was Anil Kapoor, Gulshan Grover, Mazhar Khan, Surinder Pal. They were all the first batch. And he said the most sincere of them was Anil Kapoor. You would follow him up to the bus stand, asking him questions, finding out things. And he taught, so, you know, it is there and it shows, and the sustainability is there.
Very nice.
I remember, you know, sorry, can I speak about it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because Omji was a very emotional and very sensitive and warm and a very innocent and like a child. And he looked very fierce when he wanted to look fierce. He would look very strong, very tough, but basically a very, very soft-hearted person. And I remember he was doing a play in 𝗙ecie Theatre. And I felt, you know, my mom had given me a thin gold chain, very thin gold chain to wear. So I used to wear that thin gold chain. Must be for luck or whatever, एक पतली सी chain थी. ऐसी कोई, not very ostentatious, very thin. So Anil, मैं ये play कर रहा हूँ. So can I borrow this chain, you know, to play, you know, because I am also like an actor. तो मुझे कोई चीज़ अच्छी लगती है, कोई ऐसा लगता है कैरेक्टर को कर, तो किसी शर्ट ले लूँगा मैं, किसी की ट्राउज़र ले लूँगा, किसी की घड़ी ले लूँगा. जैसे कि जैकी श्रॉफ की मैंने एक पैंट ले ली थी, जीन्स ली, बहुत साल पहले, फिर उसको मैंने कुछ 4 फिल्मों में पहनी है. So we actors are such, you know, कि it's not for anything else, it's for the character. And the most difficult part of acting was, you see, improvisation करना बड़ा आसान होता है कि यार आप नई डायलॉग बोलो जो भी करेंगे, character improvisation, action problem वगैरह. But the difficult part is doing scenes, and Omji used to teach us scenes. So Omji was a one who, that means scene मतलब क्या, तो you have to, आपको perform करना in a very structured way कि ये scene लिखा हुआ है, अभी ये आप जो लिखा है वही बोलना है, आप अपना ऐड नहीं कर सकते. ये तो कुछ एक्टरों की आदत है ना कि इसने जो लिखा है मैं नहीं बोलूँगा, मैं अपने कुछ बोलूँगा. A lot of actors do that. It's very easy sometimes, you know, because you're saying what you are, जो आपके अंदर से, but structured. So जो scene करना, that is one of the reasons that I could work with such fine writers, because the foundation was laid by Omji कि scene का एक दायरा अलग होता है कि आपको, जैसे कि जब आदमी गाना लिखता है या तो गाना लिखता है फिर उसको कंपोज करना पड़ता है, मगर आपको उसी दायरे में आपको कंपोज करना है कि लिखा हुआ है उसको मीटर में आपको गाना करना है. तो सीन भी ऐसा ही है कि देयर इज अ सीन, नाउ यू हैव टू कंपोज द सीन, यू कांट चेंज इट, द वर्ड्स हैव टू बी द सेम एंड यू हैव टू डू द सीन. एंड वंस यू मास्टर दैट, then somewhere you feel that you know little bit about the craft of acting. So that's what I learned from Omji, and I would say that. May his soul rest in peace. Sorry, I have to, you know, use this platform to thank him.
Well, sometimes you have been patronizing to the stars you are writing about. But anyway, I must tell Anil today that we heard the names of many of your movies. Even you took the name of probably your favorite movies, but you didn't talk about Chameli Ki Shaadi, Wo Sat Din. Those were beautiful, simple Anil Kapoor in them, who transited towards Dil Dhadakne Do. We cannot forget your performances. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for, you know, of course, you know, वो list काफ़ी, I've been very fortunate, तो list काफ़ी लंबी है. तो मैं, today we have come here to launch the book of poems. मैं पता चला कि अपनी कहानियाँ और अपनी फिल्मों के बारे में बात करा, तो इसलिए that's why I just kept a few. But yes, चमेली की शादी and वो 7 दिन are very, very close to my heart. And these are films which are still very much loved. And of course, Dil Dhadakne Do is one of the new films which people really loved a lot. And as I said, again, Dil Dhadakne Do also, when we were making the film, we felt कि हम लोग काम बात कर रहे थे, देखो कोई कमर्शियल फिल्म बनाते हैं ना हम लोग, तो वो अगर नहीं चलती तो बहुत नुकसान होता है. मगर कोई ऐसी फिल्म होती है जो दिल से बनाई गई हो, it will always have long legs. So Dil Dhadakne Do was a successful film, not that successful. But today it has become much more successful because people still love it. People still watch it again and again. And that's what a true success of a film is. And answering, you know, I want to complete about, you know, what she said about the poems and, you know, the book written by, you know, translated by Bhavna ji. Our Honorable Prime Minister has written. It's, you know, you see, as you say, that you see a different side of him, but this is the human side, the poet side. You know, I had an opportunity and an honor to meet him personally, you know, face to face, Zoom. There was no media, there was nobody around, just both of us sitting. And, you know, otherwise, मैं भी बहुत सालों से काम कर रहा हूँ. You know, I just, you know, I meet him, he meets you as if he's just meeting, you know, as a normal, not as the Prime Minister, but like a normal person. Anil, तुम कैसे हो? आते नहीं हो? मैंने बुलाओ, मैं आ जाता हूँ. तो बोला आ जाओ. तो you know, तो मैंने बोला, Honorable, you know, I must follow the protocol. So I wrote a letter. I said, can I come? Immediately जवाब आ गया, आ जाओ. And from the, you know, from the office, I was there, sat down, अंदर बुलाया तो मैंने शायद होंगे कोई, absolutely alone. बैठो, कैसे हो? So spoke about films, about humor, एंड देन ही स्पोक अबाउट एन इंसिडेंट, वो प्यूटन साहब आए थे, तो सोनम भी थी, तो मैंने कहा कि ये मेरे दोस्त की बेटी है सोनम, you know. So, you know, obviously I'm not his friend, but for him to say that, you know. So these are the you know, these qualities. And when भावना जी ने कहा कि ऐसा ऐसा है, तो मैंने कुछ चीज़ें पढ़ी जो मैंने ट्रांसलेट भी किया, तो उन्होंने कहा कि ये भी है, क्या पढ़ना चाहोगे? Then I could, you know, somewhere identify with that, the fourth one, which about, it's not that I'm like that, but I would aspire to be like that. That the more you detach yourself from everything, then only you can give. It's very difficult to detach from wealth, power, and you के कर्म करते जाओ, फल की चिंता मत करो, कि you keep on working. The energy, people talk about my energy. Energy, but look at his energy. It's unreal. You know, Diwali ho, कोई भी त्योहार हो, he'll be there among the armed forces. He's here, there, he's traveling. कभी इधर हैं तो कभी वहाँ हैं. You know, like a workaholic, like full energy. कभी आपने देखा नहीं हो कि थके हुए लग रहे हैं. He's always looking fresh and energetic. You know, and that's what I admire. You know, who's so hardworking. And so trying to, मुझे भी कोई इतनी ज़्यादा, उन्होंने भी कहा है कि देखो मैं पोएट नहीं हूँ, but this is what I felt. And then his friend Mr. Ramesh Parekh and दलाल साहब, correct?
सुरेश दलाल।
सुरेश दलाल जी, तो उन्होंने कहा कि आपने ये लिखा है तो ये लोगों तक पहुंचना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं है कि he was saying कि उन्होंने इसलिए लिखा था, ये scribbled here and there कि एक दिन ये छपेगा. He was just writing what he felt at that time. And then he was saying कि नहीं, it should be published. And I'm so happy that you translated, so that at least हमें इतना language का, you know, like as if I was admiring him, because he has a master on so many languages. You know, we are still, I'm from Jambur, you know that. No? So I am also a work in progress who's learning and trying to absorb and do things. And so obviously my first language is, because we have studied in English, so our connect is English, you know. So I really loved it. That's the reason what I read. And it's beautiful, absolutely. And thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
giving me this honor to launch this book.